you ever wondered what a DDoS attack is and how it can affect you? Let's dive right in. DDoS, short for Distributed Denial of Service, is a malicious tactic used by cybercriminals to disrupt the normal functioning of a network, service, or website. Now, how does this happen? Imagine a highway bustling with cars, each with a destination to reach. Suddenly, there's a flood of cars, all trying to get on the same highway at once. This sudden influx of vehicles causes a massive traffic jam, making it impossible for other cars to reach their destinations. This is exactly what happens during a DDoS attack. The network, our highway, is overwhelmed by a flood of internet traffic. The cars, making it impossible for a normal user, that's you in your car, to reach the website or service you need. Just like a massive traffic jam on a highway can prevent you from reaching your destination, a DDoS attack prevents legitimate users from accessing the information or services they need. So, what happens when a DDoS attack hits a network or service? Imagine a major event or disaster hitting a city's infrastructure. Traffic grinds to a crawl, services are interrupted, and there's a general sense of chaos. This is similar to what happens during a DDoS attack. The impact of a DDoS attack can be felt in various ways. One of the most immediate and noticeable effects is a slowdown in network performance. It's as if all the cars on a highway suddenly decided to drive at snail's pace. This can be incredibly frustrating for users who are trying to access a particular service or website, as it can make the site incredibly slow to load or even completely unreachable. But the effects of a DDoS attack go beyond just slowing down a network. In many cases, a DDoS attack can cause a website or service to become completely unavailable. Imagine trying to get to your favorite coffee shop, only to find the roads blocked and the shop closed. That's what it's like for users trying to access a site that's under a DDoS attack. They simply can't get to the services or information they need. And then there's the increase in spam emails. It's like suddenly receiving a deluge of junk mail in your physical mailbox. This can be more than just an annoyance. It can also be a serious security risk, as these spam emails often contain malware or phishing attempts. A DDoS attack can also have serious financial implications for businesses. The cost of dealing with a DDoS attack can be substantial, and there's also the potential loss of revenue if customers can't access the services they need. In addition, a company's reputation can take a hit if it's seen as unable to protect its network from such attacks. So as you can see, the impacts of a DDoS attack are far-reaching. They can disrupt everyday activities, create security risks, and cause financial damage. The effects of a DDoS attack can range from a minor annoyance to a major disruption, depending on the target and the severity of the attack. Now that we understand the impact of a DDoS attack, let's delve into how these attacks actually work. You see, Distributed Denial of Service, or DDoS for short, is a malicious attempt to disrupt the normal functioning of a network, service, or server by overwhelming it with a flood of internet traffic. Imagine you're at a concert, and the band is the server. The fans, or legitimate users, are trying to enjoy the music. Suddenly, a group of protesters storm the venue, each one shouting louder than the last, causing so much noise that the fans can't hear the band. This is similar to a DDoS attack. The band is the server, the fans are the legitimate users, and the protesters are the attacker's network of computers, also known as a botnet. In a DDoS attack, the attacker takes control of multiple computers using malware, forming this botnet. Each of these computers, unbeknownst to their owners, then sends a deluge of requests to the target server, like a group of protesters raising their voices in unison. The server, like the band, tries its best to respond to all the requests, but there are simply too many. The server's resources are stretched thin. It's like a road packed with cars, each one representing a request. The road's capacity is limited. When there are too many cars, a traffic jam occurs. No car can move and no new cars can enter. Similarly, the server, overwhelmed with requests, can't process them all. It slows down and may even crash. In turn, legitimate users find the server unresponsive or sluggish, just like the fans at the concert unable to hear the music over the protesters' noise. This is the essence of a DDoS attack. The attacker uses multiple computers to flood a server with so much traffic that it can't handle it, thereby denying service to legitimate users. In a successful DDoS attack, the sheer volume of protesters or malicious traffic overwhelms the road or network, causing a traffic jam and preventing legitimate traffic from getting through. It sounds scary, doesn't it? But don't worry, there are ways to protect yourself and your network from DDoS attacks. Think of your network as a fortress. To keep it safe, you need a strong infrastructure just like the walls of a fortress. A robust network infrastructure helps to absorb the extra traffic that a DDoS attack may generate. However, maintaining this infrastructure can be a bit like playing catch-up, as the capacity of DDoS attacks continues to grow. Now let's talk about DDoS protection services. These work like a highly skilled security team that is trained to identify and mitigate DDoS attacks. They monitor your network traffic, identify unusual patterns that could indicate an attack, and take measures to stop it in its tracks. This is akin to having crowd control measures in place to handle an unruly mob trying to breach your fortress. Finally, regularly updating and patching your systems is crucial. This is similar to disaster preparedness plans. You wouldn't want to wait for a hurricane to hit before checking if your windows are secure, would you? Similarly, keeping your systems updated and patched helps to close any potential vulnerabilities that attackers could exploit. In a nutshell, preventing DDoS attacks involves a combination of strong infrastructure, vigilant monitoring, and regular maintenance. It's a lot like keeping a fortress secure. It requires strong walls, a good security team, and regular checks to ensure everything is in order. With the right preparations and systems in place, you can effectively reduce the risk and potential impact of a DDoS attack. DDoS attacks can be disruptive, but understanding them is the first step towards protection. We've unpacked what these attacks are, their potential impact, and how they operate. We've also explored ways to prevent becoming a victim. It's crucial to share this knowledge with others, equipping them to safeguard their online presence. Remember, knowledge is power. Share this video to spread the word about DDoS attacks and how to prevent them. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on more tech insights. Stay safe online.